Good evening, everybody. It is Charlie, and welcome back to another video on the Chatting Leeds YouTube channel. Hope everyone's had a great Saturday so far. Of course, you have. Leeds United have grabbed all 3 points at Ellen Road this afternoon against Bristol City, winning the game by 2-1. Goals from Dan James and Yoel Perreault have given the Whites all 3 points this afternoon. Absolutely buzzing. 2 wins from 2 and puts us in a really good position going into the international break. Now, just before we get into the game in more detail, as always, be sure to smash that like button. It really does help get the video out there to more people. Please subscribe if you are brand new. We're on the road to 3K. If you could do me a solid, hit that subscribe button. That would be very much appreciated. Hit the notification bell and, of course, get all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. So then, 2-1. I did say 2-1 in my preview, and I did kind of have an inkling that it was going to be a tough fixture. Fair play to Bristol City. I'm going to say that they're probably, in terms of an away team performance at Ellen Road, that's probably the best I've seen this season. They actually came and put pressure on Leeds. They came to play football rather than just park the bus. And they moved the ball around the pitch quite nicely without actually threatening us too much. Apart from their goal, which we'll come into shortly, I don't recall them having a serious effort on goal apart from the one that Byron blocked near the end. Well, there was 2, wasn't there? He blocked one and then he headed one off the line. But other than that, they didn't really offer too much going forward. But again, like I said, they moved the ball around quite well and they looked like a decent team. But Leeds United were the far superior side, in my opinion. I thought in both halves, I just thought we absolutely dominated. We dominated in possession. We created more chances. And again, it was another occasion where Leeds United were just not as ruthless in the final third. For me, the game should have been at least 3 or 4-1, in my opinion. There's the one that Rutter misses. Is on the line. It's an open net. It's a shocking miss from Rutter. But apart from that, I thought he had an unbelievable game once again. What a player, and a top performer at this level in the Championship. The lineup caused a bit of confusion initially, obviously, as Luke Ayling was dropped, but Kamara, Archie Gray, and Ethan Ampadu were all on the pitch together. I thought Ethan Ampadu was going to drop in at centre back so Strout could play left back and Byram at right back, but it actually turned out to be the case that Archie Gray played at right back, and boy, did he play at right back today. I mean, he looked like he'd been playing right back his whole career. Didn't really put a foot wrong, in my opinion, that I can remember anyway. I thought he, helped that right-hand side massively. I thought Rodon and Strauch, again, were really good together as a partnership. And Sam Byram is proving to be one of the bargains of the season on a free transfer. What a performance from Sam once again. But yeah, look, I thought in the first half, Leeds should have been at least 2-0 up at half-time. It was a good finish from Dan James, nice, cool and composed finish into the bottom side of the net after a good assist from Rutter. I think it was Somerville that nearly got on the end of it, but obviously Dan James puts it away to make it 1-0 after just over half an hour where Leeds had dominated the first half for me. But then right on half-time, obviously Leeds United concede, and again, the only thing Illan Meslier did wrong for me in the game, but he's always vulnerable at a set piece for me, and it is really nerve-wracking watching Leeds United concede a corner when Mellier's in goal. Actually, in the first instance, it's the long throw from Bristol City. They do a long throw into the box. Meslier comes out, and rather than punching it out with some authority or even catching it, kind of just flaps at it, falls to one of our players. I think we put it out for a corner. And then obviously they score from the resulting corner, but Meslier is nowhere to be seen from the corner. It's a free header pretty much for the Bristol City player to put it in to equalise right on half time, which again irked me a little bit because the referee added 4 minutes on at half time. He added 4 minutes at the end of the first half, but they scored it. It said 45 plus 7. That's 3 minutes extra on top of it. there wasn't that much extra needed in my opinion. I thought that was dodgy from the ref, who I thought was shocking on the day. The officiating at this level is nothing short of embarrassing, not consistent whatsoever. But anyway, I'm not here to moan about refs. But moving into the second half, I thought Leeds United completely dominated the second half. Obviously, it was a nervy last 10 minutes when Bristol City were just going for it to try and snatch something from the game. But a very good finish from Yoel Perot early on in the second half, outside of the box. Good finish into the bottom corner of the goal at the Cop end. And yeah, look, it makes Farker look like a genius now after giving that explanation about why he plays Perot deeper. I thought Perot was a lot more involved in today's game. He could have had a goal or two in the first half if it hadn't have been for some good defending from Bristol City. I thought it was a lot more involved. The link-up play was better. I thought Ethan Ampadu and Glenn Kamara had a very good game as a partnership in that midfield. Glenn Kamara, very much improved performance after his game against Southampton, where I thought it was a bit poor. But today, I thought it was excellent. Dan James is a weird one for me today. I thought in the first half, it was very good. Obviously, grabbed his goal. Fair play to him. I thought in the second half he dropped off a little bit. It was falling over his own feet at times. And like I said in my preview, the attacks sometimes slow down with him. And I felt that they did a bit in that second half. Somerville, again, very decent performance from Cree. Again, held onto the ball too much in certain attacks. There was an instance in the second half for me where I think Bamford had come on and all he had to do was play Bamford through, but he kept hold of it. He didn't lift his head up to see the run of Bamford, and he ended up getting dispossessed. So, and I think Jaden Anthony came on, didn't he? He was decent when he came on as well. We saw Gruev come on and obviously Ayling and Cooper for the closing stages, but I thought overall, as a team performance, it was very good. It was an improvement on QPR on Wednesday, in my opinion, where I thought we were really sluggish in the second half against Queen's Park Rangers. But today, I thought Bristol City, a very decent opponent at this level, come and actually played football, put pressure on Leeds' defence at times, but we come through it. Again, slight negatives was their goal. Ilan Meslier put us in that position by, conceding the corner, and then he should be more authoritative from the corner kick. He's nowhere to be seen, and, it's a free header for their player to make it 1-1 at the break. And I thought the momentum would have carried with them into the second half, but it didn't, thank God. I thought Leeds were very good in that second half, and we were definitely worthy of all 3 points. We were the much better team. And as I said at the beginning and in the preview, if we get 3 points today, it puts us in a very good position going into the international break. We did get all 3 points. We now sit 5th in the league. Obviously, Leicester won again. Ipswich won again. I think it will take some beating to catch up to them, but I think we can definitely do it. I think we are arguably one of the best teams in this league. I stand by my prediction at the start of the season that Leicester will win the league, but we will come second and go up automatic. I do still think we can do that. So yeah, overall, guys, really, really happy this weekend. Obviously, I have a lot of things to be happy about this weekend. Obviously, Leeds United have won today, and then me and the missus are picking up our little puppy tomorrow. We're getting a cockapoo. So yeah, really excited for that. So yeah, overall, really good weekend, and I hope you've all enjoyed it today as well. It was a cracking atmosphere at Ellen Road today. It was a little bit flat midweek against QPR, in all honesty, but today it was back to its best, and all the better for getting all 3 points this afternoon at Ellen Road. So that brings us to the end of this match review for this evening, guys. Really hope that you've all enjoyed it as always. If you wouldn't mind smashing a like on the video on your way out, that would be very much appreciated. Hit the subscribe button as well. As I say, we're on the road to 3K. If you could do me a solid and help me out with that, that would be amazing. Hit the notification bell. And of course, get your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. There'll be some stuff going out on Twitter and on TikTok this evening as well, guys. So make sure that you check out the socials, which are in the description. And yeah, I probably won't be on tomorrow night for the last day. Obviously, as I said, I'm getting my puppy tomorrow, so I'm sure I'll be very, very busy. But there'll be content at some point throughout the week during the international break where we might have a discussion about a few bits. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.